Hello everyone, and welcome as the Wings Report and Kittens and Caffeine begin our journey into the pits of despair with... You can talk to whoever you want.
Did I already talk to them?
I don't remember, it's been a while.
It has.
Aren't you going to help investigate Chihiro?
But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her.
It's not gonna help, but okay. I understand. No way, I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me.
King Neptune.
Who's the God of Space? I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem to be prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Oh god, is she here? No, she's not. The writer chick? In the anime, she literally passes out the second she sees it because she's a
Hemophilia? Or, no, phobia.
She has hemophobia, so she literally just passes out right then and there. I touch her wrist to check for pulse like they do in movies. She really is dead.
Yeah, I think I've looked at this already.
And if she survived that, I'd be more impressed.
Right?
Okay, I think R is to leave. There might be some random people standing around. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I head to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I guess it just teleports us there. That's convenient. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new.
Okay. Oh, crap.
Tab.
Observations tab, that's right. Oh, Jesus.
So we basically have to look at everything.
There's a lot to observe.
The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now.
Great. Cameras can say someone's watching us.
I would not like to have a camera right above my head, and you don't know who's watching you at any time.
I was gonna say, and above the bed.
It's just like, no. You're like, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom right now, and yeah. Can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Mondo?
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me, nobody's busted theirs out, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the Truth Bullets section.
Paint roller.
Huh, looking at the lint roller, it looks like there was way less there than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? I don't think that's the case. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow?
Well, there's cuts all over.
Mm-hmm. And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now, but I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold, too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off the parts, the blade, and the handle.
Dang.
Yeah, and the handle especially is missing a lot of the coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Boom! So we're getting all our clues.
Key.
Whose key is that? There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly...
They switched, right?
Yeah, they switched. I don't know why they didn't just sleep in the same room.
Because they're high school students and they're terrified.
Fair enough. How did the killer get into the room in the first place then? Sorry. Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No. That doesn't seem possible at all. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anybody. I don't have a flashback voice. I should work on that.
You don't need a flashback voice. It's literally the same voice.
It's the same thing, just with more like airiness to it. Maybe put like an echo effect. Whatever. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, it's not possible either.
I mean, it's possible. It's not probable.
Sayaka was in here and we switched the rooms.
Unless she left for some reason.
No. Again, it's possible. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... This is me not saying anything. Alright, what else we got? There are scratches and gouges on the walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? No.
Either that or she was getting really, like...
Really freaky.
freaky with the sword.
That would be very unhygienic, because all the gold dust would just kind of get... Never mind, I'm not going to go there. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next door to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well.
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle. It's kind of all over the place.
I know.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used now?
That's just the rest of it.
It's everything else. That's just the sheath. Huh. There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made by something sharp. How did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Well, she got stabbed with a knife.
Right?
2 and 2, Makoto. Come on. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, first thing you should do is unsheath it, right? A heavy sheath like that would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of a fight. So why are there scratches in the sheath? Are you this dumb?
He's a high school student.
Ah, fine.
It's just talking about her.
What is that? Oh, that's just the door. I should check the room first, yeah.
Well, I wasn't trying to leave. The bed?
There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? What's up, Kyoko? Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Okay, he is that dumb. Yeah.
He is that dumb, yep. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. That's my leg, leave me alone. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up and straight and said...
Are you a clean freak?
No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one stringle.
One Stringles? Now I want Pringles!
Right? And I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room has been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it?
I see.
Very interesting.
Can we just pause and say how much time it would have taken to literally get rid of every single hair in the room?
I mean, yeah, but they had all night.
Fair enough.
Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it?
Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullets. Yes, my cleaning habits are now relevant to this case. That's wonderful, thank you.
Nice.
There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed.
Uh-oh.
That's more of
again.
the same, yeah.
More evidence of a struggle.
Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room.
Blah, blah, blah.
We got you. Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
So I guess it's... Oh,
By the
Mondo.
way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room in the dorms, right? They could have tossed stuff in there. Yeah, it's definitely possible.
you son of a
That
bitch.
dirty bastard. Anyone who raised their hands to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking
So if I ever
dead.
find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Well,
He's just like, well, shit.
Yo.
That'll all get sorted when time comes.
we got a really strong, scary woman, like, right there,
Well, yeah, just let her do it.
right?
I take the dudes, you take the chicks. We're even. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I tried not to make any assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. I love how we got both enforcers here.
Light? Oh, door.
Door. The bathroom, and on the other side of this door... Ugh. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push the panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. I want a Slurpee.
Yo.
Look,
right?
sorry, looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Ugh.
Alrighty.
At least we can see the bathroom for the first time.
I was gonna say,
Like, I got some
right?
tile base. That's some fancy-ass tile, though.
Right?
Sorry, I'm just looking at the decor over here, ignoring the corpse.
Same.
I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but there's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow.
Some sort of... looks like a knife to me.
No, that's a hatchet. What are you talking about?
Whatever they use?
Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist was broken. Her wrist has looked swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's some sort of glittery there on her wrist, too.
It looks like gold from the...
It does look like gold. You're smarter than this, Makoto. Come on. Right there, when the wrist is swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Maybe it's a medical issue. That's probably what I think. Anyways, another thing that concerns me is... there's some blood in her left index finger. But that's it.
It looks like she wrote something, yeah?
Mm-hmm. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come it's only her left finger?
She left-handed?
Sayaka's wrists have been added to the truth bullets. Stab wounds in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? Well, it's possible, but pointless. So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka's in the wall behind her, and there's, I saw, 11037.
It looks like it says, like, Leon upside down.
Mm-hmm. Written in blood, there's the numbers 11037.
I'm too good at this.
It's not that. It's actually a localization issue.
Why?
I'll explain later.
Okay.
Did Sayaka do this?
Okay, so... did we already... oh, yeah. We already got this. Okay,
Okay, so we're good there. Okay, I think we're good here. Oh god.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So, what else? Maybe Mondo said something about the trash room.
Just make sure that's everything in here. Oh. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, it's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I clicked it.
Did you right click?
No.
Talk to her again and see if it lets you do it. If you can get her head over his shoulder.
Yeah. Okay, good.
You need to be a little bit taller to stand up over his shoulder.
Right.
I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message, as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037, I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? Upside down? Mm-hmm.
The
well,
result?
Think about it.
You're not gonna tell me.
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. I thought they were working together. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know I should talk. Who I should talk to? I can't talk. When it comes to numbers, who better than ask the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken? Oh, you mean how it got stuck? Get stuck?
Gets stuck.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens with no problem. Bathroom door frame added into the truth bullets.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
The doorknob.
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about.
I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob? It's Arian's, yeah. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
Is that the other thing she wanted to talk about?
Same.
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it.
But they just said earlier no one has touched their toolkits yet.
Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
What? It was intentional. Why would someone want to do that?
So,
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing.
But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
just a second.
I have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up.
What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later.
It got to feel like she's already solved the whole thing, and she's
Right.
like, I don't give a shit. I'll deal with it later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob is made with... Yeah, we already got that. Thank you. I don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also... I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. If Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Okay.
Is Leon the name of one of the guys?
Leon Quada. I'll just tell you right now. Basically, it was originally released in Japan, and not a lot of them could read Romanji. So it'd be like if she wrote in kanji, American audience wouldn't get the reference. But when they localized it, they didn't switch it.
Gotcha.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed and would like to receive updates for more video game related content, feel free to like or subscribe. Any cosplay fans out there, please check the link in the description and go and support Kittens and Caffeine on Instagram. She has a lot of content available, so drop her a follow. See you in the next episode.